Next, let's kiki on this interesting story. So love was literally in motion at this year's Chicago Marathon when runner Chris Dockham stopped mid-race to pop the question to his partner, Tim, who was cheering from the sidelines. The heartwarming proposal caught by strangers and shared on TikTok shows Dockham pulling out a ring as Tim gasps and says yes through tears. The viral clip has already racked up over 16,000 views, with one commentator joking, saying, quote, "That's worth screwing up your finish time for," end quote. Watch this.
I love you so much. I just want you to know, every single step today was to get right here. 1 + 1 = 3. You are the finish line. Timothy William Maples. Timothy William Maples. Will you?
Oh my God.
This one on me, but it got covered in salt. Thank you so much. I'm gonna go finish the marathon.
Love crossed the finish line in Chicago. What are we all talking about? Look at you, qué lindo. Oh, Alex always gets emotional at these moments. Because he gets all wrapped up in just like how they planned it and the ring in his pocket and all of that. Like, isn't that sweet?
It's very sweet.
Oh, I love it. Okay, now here's the difference between me and that runner. I would have stopped right there, right? I'm not finishing the race. You already messed up my time. I already have something negative to go against you, fiance.
Teresa would be like, "Would you just run, please?
Just keep on running." No, I would be like, "Hey, babe, run with me. Hey, will you marry me? Okay, go. I gotta go." Right?
Exactly. I'm not losing any second. That's so sweet.
No, it's so sweet. Yeah. I mean, and like we said, like the planning part of it, the fact that this man was planning was, getting ready for this marathon, right? Like you have to train and stuff, right?
Yeah.
I've never done that. I've never done that.
26.2 miles, and yeah, you have to like probably join a runners club and you train with them. I know there were like when I would go to Central Park and I would see actual runners club, and then you would actually run the route. Like you would just slowly, little by little, you build and you build and build until you eventually are able to run the route. Yeah.
26 miles.
26 miles. The Boston Marathon, Chicago Marathon, New York Marathon. Oh yeah. They're crazy.
Wow.
Can you imagine running 26 miles? Like, why?
I mean,
what's the point?
Well, I mean, like, right? And let's be real. You're not gonna win. I don't want to be an asshole, but you're not gonna win. You know that guy from like another country is gonna win, right?
So they're like I think the professionals or the professionals go, and then they let the amateurs or the ones that are just doing it for. So I think, and I'm pretty sure there's a prize. I don't. But
I know there's sponsors involved. I know there's training involved. I mean, I think anybody can, like the New York one. You can join it, right? No problem, and pay the fee.
And there are people that literally walk it. Like there are people that literally, and you're supposed to, the counters are supposed to be there for every single.
So if it's midnight and my old ass is coming through because it took me a whole 12 hours to do 26.
I mean, some of them are like doing like 7 minutes a mile, 7.5 minute, 7.5 running. Can you imagine running 1 mile?
No.
We could be in Wilton Manors in 15 minutes. If we were professional runners, we'd be at Rosie's having our spinach dip in 15 minutes. We'd call and say, we're going to be there in 15 minutes. It'll be ready.
We'll be there. Be like, hey, can you put that big ass pretzel on the table for me? Thanks.
Oh my God.
You know what I'm talking about.
But you could also propose to somebody, but when you're in Oakland Park. So you start running from here, get to Oakland Park, propose to somebody, be in Wilton Manors at Rosie's in 15 minutes if you were a professional marathoner.
There you are. You messed up, Chicago guy.
Sorry.
Right? We're not that excited. We're not that excited about yours.
It's love.
Oh, it's love. It's love. They'll be divorced in a year.
Yeah, well, So jaded. How long have you been married? You're so cynical.
It's funny because my anniversary is in 2 weeks. I've been married 8 strong years, and it's ridiculous.
I saw her at the fashion. She's beautiful. She looked great. You guys were very happy.
Thank you.
She dotes on you. Like she is on you, like not in a grabby way, but she just like like, you know.
Oh,
It's
that's my
cute.
boo. It's my boo. Like, you know, I mean, like, she's just as surprised as I am that I'm still alive. You know what I mean?
Did you guys have a fancy proposal? Like, did she do anything sneaky or fun?
We went on a cruise, and I was at the craps table, and she just looked super nervous, and I was like, "Why you look so nervous?" And one of her titties had like a weird extra nipple, had like an extra nipple or something.
Did
It
you
was
get your
very
nipple
odd,
pierced?
right? And you know, and so she looked super nervous, and so she's like, "Let's go outside," and I'm like, "Let me grab this bread pudding before, because it's a cruise, so we're always eating." And I'm just eating my bread pudding, and I'm outside on the dock, and she gets down on one knee, and I'm like, still eating my bread pudding, and I'm like, "What the F is going on?" And she, does the whole spiel, but I can't hear shit at this point because I'm eating my bread pudding, right? And I'm looking at her down there, and I'm like, "What is going on?" And then she goes, "Faye, will you answer?" And I'm like,
Answer
"Oh,
what?
what? Oh, yes, right?" And then I dropped my bread pudding, which I was so upset about.
There's plenty of back.
No, I picked that shit up because it was a 2-second rule and I kept on going. And here we are, 10 years later, still married and in love.
That's beautiful. Yeah.
I wanted more. I told her.
You wanted like.
I go, well, like
Parachute,
if
like
we
a
get married
parasailing?
again, I want her to get the Gay Men's Chorus of South Florida to come and do a song, and like Gabe go down on one knee, and then I want drag queens to come out from the side, TP Lords and Daisy Dead Pedals to come through the middle, all dressed up, and then Athena comes in the middle with like her microphone, and she goes, "Teresa has a question for you, Faye what?" And then she gets on the floor and puts this beautiful pink carpet down, lays down, and
Listen.
shows me a 5-carat rock and goes, "Will you marry me again?"
Listen, I think international hostess Faye from Faye What should create her own marriage proposal and renew their vows and like think of something creative, and maybe you should do all of that for her. Just
Maybe.
yeah,
Maybe. Maybe.
Her mind is spinning. Look at
It is, because I kind of want that. Like, what would I do for her? It would be like dolphin players and like medical stuff.
medical stuff.
And CrossFit. Like, none of that is sexy, honey. Mine is like way cuter and
You
sexier.
both are getting high colonics. You're just like
While eating Cake Daddy
while eating
cupcakes.
Cake Daddy cupcakes, and you're like, there's a ring in the Cake Daddy cupcake.
I love that.
Done.
Victor,
You're
ponte
welcome.
pa eso.
You're
You're welcome.
welcome.
Now I know how I'm going to spend my anniversary. This is an important
Ay, ay,
conversation for
ay.
our LGBTQ plus community. Help us tell